Dahlia Hawthorne, you jumped into the Eagle River intentionally. What? What is this? Why did fucking Furio Tigre just show up? Indeed, what do you mean by such a ridiculous remark?
Yes, it's ridiculous. My sister was there to help me. She had her gun and handcuffs. She could have saved me. Jumping into a raging river like that would have been suicide.
So you see, was Valerie so much of a piece of shit that she was gonna completely fuck over Dahlia? Or did she just shoot him in the arm to, you know, make it convincing, and then they were gonna go back together, but Dahlia jumped in, not to escape Valerie, but just to steal it? I mean, either way, they were both planning this crime, so they're all kind of shitty, but, you know, I need to know all the details to know if Valerie might have been as shitty as Dahlia, or if she's one of a kind. Perhaps, but still, that's exactly what you did. You were probably confident that you could handle the swift current. But even more so, the witness had a much more compelling reason for jumping into the river. The diamond. Then what was it? What was so important that she'd want to jump into the river? Like, was Valerie planning to betray her and take it? And that's why Dahlia escaped with it? Or was she not planning that and Dahlia was the only one planning to do that? Probably that one, but you never know. Boom. 5 years ago, something else disappeared along with Dahlia that day. The item that Valerie brought up the mountain with her. The $2 million diamond. No, it can't be. Yes, Dahlia had it all planned from the beginning. The $2 million. She was going to keep it all for herself. She forced Mr. Falls to help her fake the kidnapping. At the last minute, she betrayed him and threw herself into the river, with the ransom tucked away safely in her backpack. Because, I mean, it seems like Valerie betrayed him, too. Because, like, this was all three of them, their plan. Him getting shot in the arm probably is not what he wanted to happen. So I feel like they were gonna betray him. And then she clearly did. I mean, she testified against him. So that was my point. Was she gonna betray Dahlia, too? 5 years ago, the witness was only 14 years old. Do you really think a 14-year-old is capable of such a demonic plan? Yep. This woman is a demon. Thank you. Confirmation. And there was one more person who helped make a demon out of her. Her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. You mean the victim was involved in the kidnapping plot as well? But she was a detective then, you're saying she participated in her sister's kidnapping? Yup. Precisely. I'm sure that it weighed heavily on her conscience for the past 5 years. This is the sole reason behind the victim's murder. What do you mean by that? On the day of the murder, after receiving the phone call from Mr. Falls, Valerie called her sister, Dahlia. And then she told her what she was planning to do. Planning to do? She was going to tell the whole truth, as she wrote in her note. That is what sealed Valerie Hawthorne's fate. That is when you hatched your demonic plan to kill two birds with one stone. A plan that would ensure neither of your accomplices to the kidnapping would talk. And that is why you killed your sister, Valerie Hawthorne. What goes wrong here? We seem to be on a good track, but what gets fucked up? Who is that laughing at a time like this? Because, I mean, clearly Mia loses. We know that. It's just hilarious. Witness, is that you? You amuse me, woman. Miss Mia Fey. You can certainly weave an exciting tale. Naturally, you have the evidence to back it up, don't you? Evidence? Evidence that I planned the kidnapping, of course. That at 14 I plotted it with Mr. Falls and my sister. Well, And one more thing. What happened to the $2 million diamond? If you can't provide evidence to at least show that. Well, Miss Fey.
I don't know.
I mean, either way, we can take solace knowing that in Mia's second case, she gets her. She goes to jail. But I'm just worried about Terry Falls. He was part of a whole kidnapping theft thing, but he's not a murderer. How can I prove that? I don't even have decisive proof of Valerie Hawthorne's murder. Well, it seems that we've come to the end. To be honest, the witness's behavior does raise certain suspicions. However, I am forced to reject the assertions made by the defense.
Of course you are.
Is this it? Is it really over? That girl has made a fool of me and there's nothing I can do about it. Without evidence, the trial is over? Who's decided that?
Mr. Armando.
Come on now, kitten. Haven't you figured out that you can make your own rules? For example, even if there's no evidence, there's still testimony.
Testimony?
On the day in question, Dahlia Hawthorne murdered her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. She hid her body in the trunk of Mr. Fall's stolen car and then went to meet with him. Disguised as her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. That's what you think, right?
Yes, that's right.
In that case, there's only one answer, right? There is only one person left who can testify about Valerie Hawthorne's murder.
Since there's no proof, there's only one thing left to do. I don't know how she... Because he stole the car to take it there, right? He stole it and then went right there, I would guess? I don't know when she would have put the body in there. I don't know exactly how that works, but... well... The only other person is him. So, I guess him. The demon woman. I like that they're just straight up calling her that. A new witness. Yes, we would like to hear the testimony of Terry Falls. The defendant. There's only one person that can shed any further light on the situation. Only one person that knows what Dahlia's role in the kidnapping was. Only one person that can say whether the person in the photo is Valerie Hawthorne, or whether it was in fact her younger sister Dahlia disguised as her. There's only one person who can solve this riddle once and for all. And that person is Terry Falls.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what is your take on this?
Why not? The prosecution has no objection.
Very well. Bailiff, bring the defendant to the witness stand.
This is my last chance, Mr. Falls. My last chance to establish Dahlia's guilt. You're all I have left.
Bring him up. Defendant, you've heard everything that's been said up to this point, yes?
I don't believe it. No way. Dahlia died 5 years ago. Valerie betrayed me. Mr. Falls, I don't know what she said to you 5 years ago, but one thing is clear. Dahlia is very much alive, and you were used for $2 million. That's not true.
Mr. Falls, there's only one question I want the answer to. 2 days ago on Dusky Bridge, who did you meet? Was it Valerie Hawthorne or was it Dahlia Hawthorne?
Dahlia, did you betray me? So you do recognize her, so why didn't you say anything? 5 years ago she promised never ever betray each other. Terry, Dahlia, it's true. It's true, you are alive! How are you just now... Was he not in here? Is the defendant not in the room with us when we do these things? I thought they were. You don't trust me anymore? That makes me sad. Tell the truth, the real truth. I believed in you. And I mean, if he saw her on the bridge, he would have known that was her there. Why didn't he say... he apparently recognized her, so he would have seen her on the bridge. Why didn't he say anything about that? I shouldn't need to say it. You should already know. But there's one thing that I will say. You're a fucking idiot. My life is in your hands right now. I was gonna play it up. I can. Manipulative whore.
I will allow Mr. Falls to testify once and once only. Well then, Mr. Falls, yours will be the final testimony in this trial.
Shit. Okay. Guys, calm down. It's fine. It's alright. Water, please. Water. What the hell? Can't talk. Need water. What the shit?
Oh, well, I guess it'll have to be my coffee instead. At least it'll match the way he's probably feeling right now. Darker and bitterer than hell itself.
Oh, yes, sure, that. 73D must mean... The D is for Dahlia. 73 is the number of people she's killed this week. At day 4 p.m., I stopped the car. I was in front of bridge. She wasn't there, so I waited on bridge. I watched my car from bridge. I never put nobody in that car. Finally, one woman came. She stood front of me. We talked, then she left. That was Valerie.
Not my Dahlia. No. Excuse me! Mr. Falls, you're covering for her. You think she would do the same for you? So I guess that's what it is. That's why he didn't tell us, because he was covering for her, but knowing that she's alive, you think he would have had some kind of reaction and that he wouldn't have been able to hide, especially a simpleton like him. His last statement was a fitting way to end the final testimony of the trial. No, it was not. Well then, Miss Fay, please proceed with your cross-examination. This is how you wanted to end Mr. Falls? Another guilty verdict to go along with your death sentence? There's only one person who can stop it. You, kitten. I think. Okay. Alright. Let's go over this thing. Sure. So yeah, it's 4 p.m. He got there early. That's why they said it was sometime between 4 and 5, even though the note said meet at 4:30. So you waited on the bridge, which is kind of weird considering the layout. You know, they would have had to come from only one direction because the other side of the bridge is broken. So if you waited on the bridge, how did she get on the other side of you? That's actually kind of... yeah. And you say you watched your car from the bridge. You're talking as if... you're talking about reverse. What, are we dealing with case 3 again? She stood front of me. See, this is all backwards. I bet I could just press on any of these statements, or present the photo. It's all backwards, man. Is there a mirror in the middle of the restaurant? So when you got to the bridge, no one had arrived, huh? So you waited on the bridge. You sure of that? She probably used her demon powers to come from the other side and hover over the gap. You're sure, huh? Well then, I'm sure too, Mr. Falls. I'm sorry that you are lying. Huh? Yeah, I guess he was just lying about the whole thing. I would love to hear your rationale on this, Miss Fay. You want to know who arrived at the bridge first? Just look at this photo. It's perfectly clear. Obviously, the person that came first would be the one at the end of the bridge, right? But that's the victim at the end of the bridge. No, it's Dahlia Hawthorne. Precisely my point. In other words, Mr. Falls, you must have arrived at the bridge after she did. Poor guy. Mr. Falls, please don't get so worked up. We just want the truth. I got there around 4 o'clock. It's true. I had somewhere to go. A special place. Did you go to the special place before you went to the bridge? Yeah, it's an old temple about 15 minutes from the bridge. We swore we wouldn't betray each other. I'm just thinking of a temple. I'm thinking about, you know, Karain Village spirit mediums and shit. Because I know Morgan Fay's gonna come back. She has to. So I'm thinking, like, what if that's already being set up? Like, I don't know, what is this temple gonna be? It could be a totally unrelated temple, but yeah. A memento? 5 years ago, I hid it under base of tree there. Whoa, the thing! Whoa! Phoenix eventually eats that. It's a special memory for me. This is it. This is what I went to get. This little bottle on a necklace is your memento? It's quite charming. But it looks empty. Your Honor, so you heard what my client said. He arrived at the scene at 4 o'clock. But he then left his car unattended and walked away. He was gone for approximately 30 minutes. Okay. So he parked the car there, then he went to the temple and he did the thing. That's when she would have had time to put the body in the trunk. Okay. I got it. With that much time, Dahlia Hawthorne could have easily hidden the body in the trunk of his car. No! Indeed, there certainly was enough time for it. I still got a chance. I mean, I don't know where Karain Village is in relation to this mountain place. I have no idea. Erp indeed, man. You ready? Oh, God! Did he just bite his fucking tongue? Or did he drink poison before this? Or what the hell? Witness? Well, he definitely didn't bite his tongue. He's talking fine. No. No! Did he have a... Oh, no, he did. He poisoned. Oh, God! He just killed himself! Well, I said it wouldn't end well for him, but I didn't expect that. Oh god. I was stupid. Couldn't keep promise. Dahlia! How many people are you gonna manipulate to the grave? This poor guy. All he did was love a child. Is that so wrong? Yeah, that's still really fucking weird. I feel like I still need more specifics on that, but at the same time, I don't want more specifics on that. So I did it. I drank this. No, we're so close. Just a little more. How fucking shitty is that you lose the case because your witness/defendant kills himself on the stand? Jesus. Then her boyfriend dies, maybe. Don't want that. Don't trust self. Maybe kill again. But again, at least she does get her in the next case. But she'll definitely be back for case 5. Mr. Falls might be in jail the whole time though. Unless she escapes like he did with Morgan Fay. Shit. Dude, thanks for the coffee. God damn it. Wow, that was... Oh, dude. That's fucked. Dahlia is the worst thing ever. Mad On Guard? Who's that? Dahlia is just the pure essence of evil. So my first trial ended suddenly and tragically. It ended with no winners, only losers. So yeah, I mean, Edgeworth didn't really win either. So all that time he was like, oh, I've only ever won. You had what could be considered a draw. So, ha! I ended up with a wound that cut so deep into my soul I thought I'd never heal. Shit, dude. I'm sure it was the same for the young prosecutor. I don't think he actually really cared. He probably wanted to win, but overall, like, I don't think he was not a nice man at the time, so he probably was like, eh. Who knows? You never know for sure. The true criminal, Dahlia Hawthorne. She left the courtroom with a secret smile on her demonically sweet face. Terrible. Just terrible. Unforgivable, that witch. Mr. Armando. We were so close to the truth, it was right there in front of us. You were just a little too soft, kitten. It's my fault. It's all my fault that Mr. Falls killed himself. No, it's not. Don't cry, kitten. You're going to make my coffee all salty. I knew it. I knew it wasn't cut out for this. Mia. Oh shit, the music kicks in! So that's totally him then. It's not a twin brother. Don't you get it? You can't cry yet. What? Ah! Whoa, man. The only time a lawyer can cry is when it's all over. Mr. Armando? No matter how tough the case, no matter how bitter the memories, they always fade over time. Then you file that who's speaking? Is he speaking? Maybe Phoenix is speaking. Yeah, because he was narrating, like he was looking at the whole case. 1 year later in this very same courthouse. I myself got wrapped up in that case. Oh shit. So are you speaking from after case 5? You're hospitalized at the end of the game? Oh my god. Oh no, you're talking about that. That's right, okay. Why are you in the hospital? Only after that did Dahlia Hawthorne get put on trial for her crimes. And in between there, Diego Armando died / became a white-haired mask man. Which, if that's the case, then that's clearly he's got an interest in Dahlia, because she poisoned him, apparently, maybe. I don't know why that has to do with me. I didn't fucking... The verdict that was ultimately handed down to her was... guilty, of course. Naturally, when the verdict was read, she had a perfect angelic smile on her face. Just run her crime syndicate from inside prison, not a big deal. It was finally all over. At least that's what I thought at the time. Unfortunately, I couldn't have been more wrong. It's been 5 years, but now something has happened that's made me remember all this. Why are you in the hospital? Okay, I guess I'll find out next time. Alright, interesting having a shorter case 4, but it's all leading into the big finale, which I'm super excited about, and I need to start playing pretty damn soon. Bridge to the Turnabout. I have extremely high expectations. I am very much looking forward to it, to see what the hell happens with all this shit. So yeah, thank you for watching. Next time we will start the 5th and final case.